Well, I think I was most attracted to this project as a cinematographer because of the set build aspect, strangely enough. It would have been my first thing I shot that had a dedicated set build. And the idea of having the ability to move walls in and out was so appealing. And to actually be able to manipulate not only the lighting, but to kind of replicate and keep consistent this vent lighting, it was really appealing because you want the story to not just be raw and boring, and that felt like a challenge worth taking.
One of the disadvantages of being in front of the camera so much is that you can't really see the shots that you have, which is one of the reasons why I wanted Daryl to be cinematographer on this, was because I trust him and I know that if I say like, oh, I want this, he'll get it, and he'll get it, like, he'll not just only get what I want, but he'll surpass it.
He's a very interesting director, but then on this project, just getting him, he finally had an opportunity to really focus on the cinematography, and so to sort of like stand behind him and be a shadow and see how he crafts things and sort of pick up on what he likes and what he doesn't like and try to anticipate those scenes is really exciting.
This Black Beauty here is my new camera. New before we shot the movie, actually. I was trying to get it just in time so we could do it. And I was working with a vintage lens set, but just the fact that we had to change lenses, and it's one of the most fun parts of being a cinematographer is picking the right lens and getting everything straight. But in using the old technology with the new technology, we were able to find this beautiful middle ground in terms of the style and look of the picture. And going into the project, I would have never thought that it would look like this.
The camera has to say something, so there's a lot of scenes where I literally wanted the camera to be a device to tell the story, and whether it be something like, I want this shot to slowly zoom in so it gets more claustrophobic, but I also want it to tilt so it's on a Dutch angle. That way it shows kind of like something's off, something's wrong. So there was a lot of shots like that where there was intent behind it, and I wanted to make sure that that was achieved.
Well, my best advice to any cinematographers that were trying to kind of achieve the same goals of a single source movie, it would probably be, in terms of the flowing story, you have to pick that early look and decide where you want it to go, and I think everything else can be found in between. Any style that you can transist from is better than no style being set in place, because there's nothing worse, as I always say, than soap opera-esque, commercial-esque white balance of every scene and dry look. Any personality to begin with can grow. But yeah, don't paint yourself in a corner too early on.